Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Roan. Nervous wait for mortgage holders with the Reserve Bank to meet today to discuss rates. Experts are tipping a hike of at least 15 basis points. Shadow Treasurer Jim Chalmers says it will be another hit to the hip pocket.
This is a triple whammy of falling real wages, skyrocketing inflation, and interest rates are about to rise as well.
But Scott Morrison says his economic plan will still provide adequate support to those who may be affected today.
What happens deals with what people pay on their mortgages. That's what I'm concerned about. It's not about what it means for politics.
We're being warned 1 in 25 properties will be uninsurable by 2030 due to worsening climate change and extreme weather events across the country. CEO of the Climate Council, Amanda McKenzie, says regional areas on the coast and near bushland are especially vulnerable.
People tend to live closer to rivers and bushland. There's higher populations in those areas. But luckily, strong, swift action on climate change can make sure that those areas are better protected into the future.
A $250 cost of living bonus will be offered to households when the Victorian Government hands down its state budget today. The payment will be offered to those who use the government's Energy Compare website to find a better deal on their electricity. 2/3 of Australians who need annual heart checkups haven't booked in for one over the past 2 years. The Heart Foundation's Natalie Raffoul says the checkup is fairly simple.
There's no treadmills involved, there's no invasive procedures or anything like that. Your GP will collect some information and they'll then assess your chances of developing a heart attack or stroke in the next 5 years.
In sport, the Tasmania Jackjumpers are through to the NBL Finals Series after a win over Melbourne United, and the Australian Women's Rugby Sevens team has claimed the World Series with a win over New Zealand. For even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. In entertainment news, the end of an era with the home featured in Kath and Kim being demolished. The owner is planning to rebuild at the property southeast of Melbourne. It comes amid reports the show is in for a reboot next year. And Amber Heard has fired her PR team, upset at the headlines that aren't in her favour as she prepares to take to the stand this week at ex-husband Johnny Depp's defamation trial against her. His bodyguard Travis McGivern has given evidence saying he saw her attack him in 2015.
I heard and saw a closed fist contact Mr. Depp in the left side of his face.
And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you later on for another episode of The Update.